Alright guys, so this is going to be a Crusader level 1 to 70 playthrough for Season 30. So first thing we're going to have to do is get level 18 to get the level requirement reduction for all classes as part of the altar upgrades. So we're going to be doing that as the Witch Doctor on console. You could alternatively do it as a Necromancer, but I think it's a little bit better to do so as the Witch Doctor without really losing any time. So first we're gonna do a handful of Zoltan Cool bounty kills on probably Master. I think will be okay. Um, so that we're getting the Soul Shard drops that would come with Season 30. So that we're getting our gold requirements for the level 70 weapons from the blacksmith. And then once we get level 18, we'll do a portal with an upgraded weapon to get our Death Press to unlock our level 70 pieces. Looks like Master is actually going to be a little bit too hard without any sort of gear. So we would actually just do this with the Templar gear. You don't want to talk to the Enchantress because you don't want to lose the level 70 items that the Enchantress is going to give us. Or the level 11 items that you get as long as you don't talk to her beforehand. So just finding a couple Zoltan Cool bounties and then we'll go get the cube. And then from there we'll be able to start working on the Satyr. I'm expecting that roughly 5 Zoltan Cool kills will get us the necessary soul shards so that we can get our gold requirements, because we only need to get between 1 and 3 soul shard drops to reach our gold requirements, so we should be fine there. Our game's a lot better now. So these guys will level you up a few times. And to speed things up a little bit, you want to get him to teleport over to you or walk over here, because that's where the treasure chest is going to be. And this will also give us some gear upgrades before going for the cube. That'll make things a little bit easier. So that'll help out as well. Probably should have added a timer for this. I'll just go ahead and start the timer now. We'll just add a few minutes to it for reference later. And this part is a lot easier if you're in a group, but it's definitely manageable solo as well. As you can see, it just takes a little bit longer here. And we'll be doing this on hardcore as well. I'm not sure, because I didn't play the PTR, for whether or not the soul shards are a higher drop rate between normal and hard mode. I imagine they would be a little bit better. And I think if you're in a group before, you're actually able to kill the boss here rather quickly without any sort of, or without lowering the difficulty too much. There's our teleport back, and then he should spawn next to the chest. There's a big weapon upgrade, that's helpful. Alright, there's 2 kills. And like I said, this will get us some gear upgrades to help us with getting to the cube. But it's also going to get us the gold requirements, because you need to get 300,000 gold before hitting level 70. Or before you hit level 18, so that you can get the level 70 items from the blacksmith. Nice, I got the core spiders. Once you get core spiders, things tend to get a lot easier too. They do a lot more damage. Get our slow time bubble. There you go. Now he's taking plenty of damage. And we just want him to teleport over here before he dies. There we go. We could also equip our pet to get additional gold. There's our third kill. Other upgrades that matter, that's okay. Does hit for a good bit of damage in solo, but once you start getting some gear upgrades from this, it gets easier and easier. Plus, if you level up mid-fight, the damage you do to the boss increases as well, because he stays as a level 4 boss. There we go. Huge upgrade with gloves. That is our 4th kill, so we'll get one more kill, and then we will go get the cube. Which really you can do the cube run on either normal or hard. I think hard will be fine. In solo, it's a bit of a struggle because we're kind of undergeared. All in all, should be fine. That's our keeping the other guys away, but it looks like they're dying still. There they go. Alright, level 6 and another upgrade. Even better. Another major weapon upgrade. Instead of one-handed, it was. Built upgrade, perfect. Alright, so now we're gonna go get the cube. And if we want to make finding the cube easier, we can look for the Cursed Bailey bounty. It's not always worth going out of your way to try to find that. But that would give you an arrow directly to the second area. Cursed Stronghold's not the right one. Cursed Eternal Woods. We'll just roll the lobby a few times to see if we get that, and if we don't, it's not the end of the world. There we go, Cursed Bailey. So now that's going to give us an arrow that takes you pretty much directly to the second floor and the cube, because the Cursed Bailey chest is right next to the cube location.
Hell has invaded Secheron, but we will fight until we are no more. For we are all that stands between him and our sacred mountain.
And we got a goblin. And a goblin shrine? No way. That's super lucky. I don't even know if we can really kill the goblin. Nice, we got double damage. If I can reach it. Might have to let one of them get away. get away. That's all right. There goes one. Back to Mr. Goblin. And got it. We focused the Green Goblin because we're mostly interested in materials here, I think. And then getting the 2 gems. This is going to get us the 2 diamonds from the Gem Goblin there. I'm not going to count those for this run through just because you're more than likely not going to find a Gem Goblin before 18. So this is a very unlikely circumstance, to be honest. But finding a Green Goblin isn't exactly uncommon. So we'll go ahead and just drop those gems on the ground. That way we still have to go and fight Zoltan Cool later when we get level 18. Just because more than likely we're not going to get that lucky. So we'll play this out as a less likely scenario. We don't so much care about the cursed chest. Our goal right now is to reach level 11, and then we'll go take the weapon from our Enchantress, which is going to give us a huge damage increase of about 2 to 3 times what we're doing right now, which is going to make it much easier later. And if we can time it correctly, we can also start the next area 1 level lower, and then immediately get a level increase to make that area easier as well. Because each floor snapshots your level based on the what level you were when you entered the floor for a console. So that's going to make everything a lot easier to clear. But if we don't get it, it's not the end of the world. Don't care about that guy. Don't want to get too much more XP because I really want to hit either level 10 or level 11 right after I get through that door. I think I'm going to have to aim for level 11. I think we're alright. There we go. This might get us it. Perfect. Oh, I don't need to go back yet. That's right, because I need to get level 11 before I can switch on the follower. So everything's going to take more damage here than normal just because we were able to summon this map spawn this map at level 9. So we're actually a higher level than all of these enemies. Just a nice little tip to make this easier, but definitely not required. Snapshot mechanics work very differently on console. For PC, my understanding is that every new screen you load, the enemies snapshot for that level. So it generally makes this, but they don't have to worry about maintaining double damage, so they still have an easier time overall. That should kill him. Yeah, no upgrade. Ideally, we would have kept our massacre going a little longer. I was hoping that massacre would have gotten us to level 11, because as soon as we get that, this part gets so much easier. But we also need to drop kills to get double damage again here soon anyway, so that works out. We're not in a huge hurry to get to the cube, because we need to get to level 18 anyways as well, before we go and fight Zoltan Cool. So right now we're trying to get to the Zoltan Cool, and we're trying to hit level 18, or level 18, and we're trying to get the cube. We're not going to worry about the portals just yet, because portals are much more dangerous. We do need to do one portal on normal difficulty to get a single Death's Breath. But we can do that after level 18, because even without a Death's Breath, you can get level 55 level requirement, or a level 55 weapon crafted, to make that process a lot easier. Alright, there we go, level 11, so we're going to teleport back to town, and we're going to take our Enchantress's weapon, which is a very powerful two-handed staff, which is better than basically anything that we can craft. Especially because we don't have materials. I guess so far we've gotten 18 build crystals. That's not too bad, but we got lucky with the gem goblin, so that, or with the ODS goblin, so that definitely helped. Alright, so Enchantress, I'll be taking that. So let's see how much damage we had before. So we were at 21, and that puts us all the way up to 66. That's something you very much like to see. And then we could also switch on the Templar. Get a little bit of extra healing. But now we can make our way to the cube a lot safer, so that's nice. You could optionally use fire bats. I think that just keeping Grasp of the Dead and focusing on spiders is probably a little stronger. Oh yeah, our damage is just fine now. So we'll take our time and kill everything along the way now that we're actually outputting good damage. And that should allow us to get to level 18 in very little time. And we could also do the Cursed Bailey event while we're here. Upgrade? Nope. We also want to salvage everything along the way so that we'll be able to afford upgrade rares pretty often. Doing portals on our way to 70, we could probably get about 200 Death's Breaths or so. So that we can get plenty of chances to get a Dark Light or something useful on the Satyr. Zombie dogs upgrade. Oh, and we got Haunt. There we go. So now Haunt is our best friend. Haunt and using the spiders is going to carry us pretty much this whole way now. Blues here. Normally the Cursed Bailey chest is right next to the cube, so I think it's going to be here in the top right. Yeah, we're feeling pretty comfortable now that we've got Hunt. Now I guess the cube's going to be a little bit further out. That's okay. Yeah, Haunt's going to do all the heavy lifting until we reach level 18. It's pretty much just going to melt everything for us, and as long as we move to another screen, they will jump to additional enemies. Alright, level 14, and we got the cube. So we don't have level 18 yet, so what we're going to do now is we'll either run Temple of the Firstborn or Halls of Agony to reach level 18. Um, Most people prefer Firstborn. I'm kind of on the fence about which one I like doing more. You can't really go wrong with either of them.
I have heard troubling news. Another cult has emerged from the shadows.
But, so we're just going to keep haunting enemies as we go by. Hopefully find a cursed chest. Yes, we did. And then after the cursed chest is done, if we lose our kill streak, we'll reload the map and go again. We're just going to haunt as many different enemies as we can and throw the occasional spider once we think everything's been haunted. Try to keep your whole soul harvest stacks up. I'm not very good at that.
Doing there? What you doing there, Pop Tart?
I'm streaming a 1 to 70 leveling session and recording
by
it for
yourself?
YouTube. Yeah.
For YouTube.
Yeah, that I'm gonna post a couple different 1 to 70 leveling for different characters and stuff like that. That way people can watch it or see videos for how to do it effectively on console.
Okay. Okay. You're streaming it right now?
Yep.
Can they hear me talking right now?
Yes.
So keep it PG-13. Don't say anything bad.
I mean, racial slurs are frowned upon, but other than that, I'm just about to get my witch doctor to level 18, and we're about 20 minutes in.
You're 20 minutes in it right now, and you're level 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude.
It's a little bit more rough on solo. 4-man, we were able to get it in like 15 to 18 minutes.
I can do it myself on solo by myself in 19 minutes still with Necro.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Huh? Yeah. You go to expert.
The necro for leveling.
I know, but it's well. Here's the trick, right? You do the Necro, but you have to kill Zoltan Cool right off the bat. Right?
Yeah, I usually
it's not
kill
for the
him,
shard.
Like 5 times.
It's just for the. It's just for the gear.
Yep.
Yeah, you get the gear, and then I only just do it once, and then that's what kills your time. Because you do that. You only need one time, and then you take all your followers off, and then you take off.
You'll need to kill him a couple times to get the money from soul shards, anyways. You'll still need to reach 300,000 gold.
Yeah, you're probably right. If you get a soul shard. I guess the soul shards aren't so hard. It's the things that upgrade the soul shard. Those are the hard things to get.
Yep, and you just need the soul shards so you can sell them for the money.
Right.
Got Spirit Walk.
Right on. I was just saying, if you're practicing, maybe you're gonna go solo a little bit after, but it sounds like you're just gonna wait for it, huh?
Yeah, probably gonna be waiting.
Yeah, do it the first night, man. Just get your fucking name on the board. Claim your prize. Let them know Dino was here. Do not mess with the Dino. I will destroy you. Right? You just do it first. When someone takes you out and they spend a whole week, what took you only like a couple hours the first night, you know?
Yeah.
Not gonna happen though, huh? I'm not convincing you.
Nope, probably not. I really like Haunt for leveling though, for getting the last like 6 levels. Haunt is just so satisfying. You just haunt and go. And it kills the screen for you as you walk away.
The main thing you have running that Witch Doctor is the ability to keep your kill streaks so easily with it. But still the Necro is still superior, I think.
Yeah, I think the Necro does a little bit more damage overall. The Witch Doctor probably has a little bit better single target, so it's nice for the bosses, but the Necro's damage is actually pretty darn good.
I might try the Necro again. It just seemed like it was really squishy. Like, way squishier than the Necro. Or the Witch Doctor. I don't know what you said.
for
All
you,
right,
actually, but
well-
I'm only doing it on hard mode. I don't know what level you do yours on for the necro.
Expert.
Oh, do you?
Because I'm awesome. Because I'm awesome.
Because I'm awesome.
I can't help how awesome I am. Yeah, you can't beat that corpse explosion, dude. It's just all about getting a. As long as you can get to level 4, and then you just hope to get a
Level
weapon
18 in
around.
22 minutes.
Nice, nice. Try to get a weapon around level 8. You know, that helps out a lot. And then get your followers weapon at level 11.
I should be able to kill Zoltan Cool just
That's
fine on
it.
hard.
Yeah, Zonkool, yeah, for sure. I always kill his minions. I don't go after him. I go after his
Yeah.
minions, and I try to stand next to him. I hope that I level up, and
Yep.
that does more damage than anything else.
Yeah, the level up hits him pretty darn hard.
Supposed to be doing another practice run tonight, but we're waiting to see if Flash gets on. You want to do a practice run with us?
Might be able to do that.
Join us on our cheater side. See how the cheaters work. Yeah.
We
Okay.
could probably do that. As long as I'm on.
Okay. Yeah, let's say about what, an hour. You be good in about an hour. I'll
Yeah,
get something to
we
eat.
could probably do that.
See if Mustang's on. All right, sounds good, man. I'll get back to you.
Alright, sounds good. I should pretty much be done with my Crusader leveling by then. Hey Yuki, welcome to the stream, buddy. There we go. There's some upgrades. And then we're looking for 2 diamonds. Nice, we got our diamonds. So now we can completely retire the Witch Doctor. Now we can go on the Crusader. And as long as we got 3 soul shards and the like 6 or 7 kills that we did, we should be able to get a level 55 weapon. Did person ask you my question? What question is that, Yuki? So yeah, getting the Crusader leveled up, you can get all the way to the 54 two-handed axe before you unlock a Death Breath. We get that there. Get reduced level requirement, which I have a Gem of Ease. And I'm going to go ahead and roll strength on that real quick. Some of my extra veiled crystals. Oh, that's unlucky. If you get a mobile suit, which color would you like to have? I like red. Red is always my favorite color. Alright, so now we can go to Halls of Agony or Temple of the Firstborn to farm portals. We need to do 1 portal on normal difficulty, which is going to give us the, whatever the thing's called. Get this real quick. Those are my words. Yeah, we're gonna get, that's so we can get our 1 Death Breath, which right now we should be at an even number of 1,000. Gotcha. Yeah, I could ask Jacob about that a little bit later for you, Yuki. I think he's in his room playing a game right now. Come on, where's the portal at? There we go. And this should actually level us up right there. Nope, no sweep attack. Yeah, I think that's at level 5. Nice, there's our Death Breath. So now we would bump it up to Torment 1. We should have enough build crystals to craft a level 70 weapon, which I'm gonna craft to spend the materials, but I already have one in my cube or in my stash that I got the level requirement reduction on. So now that's gone. Boom. Now we have our level 70 weapon. And we're good to farm Torment 1. And so now we do as many portals as we can all the way to 70. So 27 minutes in, a little bit slow this time, but that's okay. Temple of the Firstborn is probably going to do a little bit better overall, but we sometimes get the double resource regeneration from the trap kills that you get here. So I think that helps out overall. Iron skin. Yeah, we don't get enough enemies here. There, trap mastery. And they're not giving us those portals, are they? There we go. Now we have a shield. Yeah, we'll switch to Firstborn. I think we'll spawn portals a little bit quicker there, just because we get more enemies. Oh, that was weird. It moved me right out of the way. Oh, that was stupid to drop my kills there.
200 years ago, just as rock history.
And we got Blessed Hammer. Nice. And Blessed Hammer is our saving grace pretty much all the way to level 70 unless we get our Dark Light early on. We just throw the hammers and keep walking. And there's our horse. We can put horse on B. There we go. Once we got our first portal, put our horse on B, put our iron skin on X, get our rune for provoke, and boom, we have our functioning build. Oh, we also started with an even number of greater keystones, so we were at 400 to begin with, so we'll see what we're at by the time we're level 70. We'll loot everything we can and salvage along the way. That way we are able to get upgrade as many rares as possible. That'll help us with increasing our chance of getting the Dark Light on our way to level 70, which is what we're really hoping for, so that we can do Torment 4 as soon as we get that for even after level 70. Leveling is a little bit slower in here, but all the extra things we're getting along the way should make it worth it. There's our loots. Yep, started with 1,000. And then at level 25 we got our Heat Death ability, so that'll be good. Burning hammers. Don't get reflected. You don't want to get one shot by one of those. I'm not a big fan of this room just because of how spread out everything is. Pop Iron Skin whenever the room gets a little iffy here and there, just for extra survivability. And I think we have Backrash Champion now. Nope, we get that at 25. There's our first legendary. That might be the one for Blessed Hammer. It sure is. That's even better. So now we can get resource regeneration back from our hammer sometimes. Alright, there's another. Ooh, Goblin Room. Heck yeah. And that's the nice thing about portals. One of the regular goblins back there, that's fine. Let me put on Field Bash real quick so I can chase these guys. Actually, so Shield Bash, I should be able to just do Smite. That works. Look at all those legendaries. There we go. The only problem really with the Blessed Hammer is it just doesn't reach, or when the goblins are running away, you just can't hit them with it very often because they're outrunning your hammers. And nice, I hit him. Alright, well, we got some looting to do. And some salvaging. There's Thunderstruck. That's the rune you want for Blessed Hammer. And the extension on that. Nice.
Not ready yet.
Alright, time to get some materials. What do we got here? So many legendaries.
So much on the Crusade.
Couple gear upgrades we could put on at the same time. Easy.
Not yet.
So even though we're going to level up a little bit slower, just getting all these materials along the way is going to help us so much because we're going to have like 1,000 of each material by the time we hit level 70, so upgrading rares are going to be very accessible.
My bag is full. I'm returning to town.
Yep, there's even more legendaries. Gems. Don't really care about these low-level gems. Wow, we got so many of them there. Looks like we got quite a few legendaries to go through as well. Broken Crown. An even better Broken Crown. Denial. That's sweep attack, but I don't really care about sweep attack. Each enemy hit by falling sword increases your blessed hammer damage. That's not bad. We could cube that. But I don't think it's really worth bothering with, to be honest. Blessed hammer damage. And Heart of Iron. Homing pads. Oxballs, why not? Yeah, we've already gotten 300 of each material and 800 usable parts. So by then, we're able to craft a lot of our level 70 pieces. So I already have the reduced level requirement ones in my stash, so I can go ahead and just start popping those on as I go. So I'll craft a couple of these. So that's actually going to replace most of those legendary powers. I think the only one I'll really keep is the shield. Craft a helmet. Oh, and I think we have the bracers. Yeah, we have the bracers. So then our boots. Pants. There we go. Now we pretty much have all level 70 gear for the pieces we care about, because there's our requirement reduction. 4, 5, 6. All right, I think that's all of our pieces. We'll go ahead and get rid of those. All right, now we definitely don't need to worry about gear the rest of the way. We can keep the Blessed Hammer bonuses, because defense isn't really going to be an issue. And if we wanted to, we can replace those and then cube it. But I want to be able to cube a Dark Light if we get it, or wear it.
Not yet.
I think ideally I would wear a Messersmith's Reaver and the, what would the other thing be? Messersmith's Reaver and Dark Light.
Not ready.
Alright, so that took a little while, but that solves all of our resource problems except for our Death Press. And after I hit level 25, I'll probably bump it up to about Torment 3 since I got Blessed Hammer damage increases. I think that'll be fine. Did I get everything? Yeah, I got everything. Nice, and then we got the other thing that we're really looking for, which is the elite rooms. We want to find those as much as possible. Oops. Oh, my inventory's full again. Why is it full? And we could also put Akros Champion on for better resource management and our extra cooldown. We got our T-Death. So 40 minutes in, that's a little slow, but it's because we had a lot of looting to do there. Which, materials-wise, no complaints. And now hammers are going to hard carry us for the rest of the leveling, probably because we already got multipliers for it. Oops.
Not ready yet.
And I think it's at level 30-ish that we get the Lord's Commander passive for the extra movement speed as well. But since we're so well off on the regular materials, you need 50 of each to upgrade rare. And then we really want to find as many Desperados as possible, because that's the only thing stopping us now. So we're mostly worried about finding the elites in each room before we move on. Weapon that we don't care about. Alright, there's something else in my inventory that I gotta get rid of. I don't think that should be filling up that fast. Let me double check there's no gems I need to worry about in there. No, there's not. Perfect. Signet, we'll put that on. Alright, there we go. Now our inventory is good. Might have just spent all the gems that we had. Probably still worth clearing this out just because it's already almost complete. And the lower we go, the more drops and stuff you're gonna get. Definitely no complaints on the materials though.
Not yet.
Seems clear. Got one legendary body too. Since we got the body or the bracers for resources, we probably don't really need to worry about Akarat's champion, but it'll still be helpful every now and then. Because ideally you want to get the second room for Akarat's champion that gives you 10 resources per second. How are we doing on DBs now? We have exactly enough for one upgrade rare. No way, we got another goblin room. That's hilarious. That's why I like portals. Oops, go back. Oh, I got away. Rude.
I can't carry anymore. Returning to town.
Salvage those. We really don't even care about looking at the gear right now unless it's jewelry pieces. Those guys are out of bounds. I can't even hit them. Excuse me.
Not yet.
So before level 30, we've already gotten all of our level 70 pieces that we care about as well, so that's pretty good. I should be able to loot there. And this was the last floor. Can't get that one yet.
Patience.
salvage, grab those, and then we will bump up the difficulty by probably quite a bit. And drop these regular gems. We don't need those. Probably Torment 4. If things aren't dying fast enough, we'll drop it down to Torment 3. Alright, Johanna's argument. We will go ahead and cube that.
Not ready yet.
Don't have DBs to cube, so I'll cube literally anything. Good enough. There. Now we're missing the materials we would have been. So now... physical damage reduction, that works. We can also put on Law of Hope for movement speed. We've got a rune there now. Runes on that don't really matter. Yeah, now we're kind of zooming. Oh yeah, Torment 4, everything dies still. We'll double check that the portals are dying fast enough. If so, we'll bump it up a bit more. Flying Faith, not bad. Jazz Hands, hello. Welcome to the stream. Nice to see ya. Finish these enemies for the XP and then we'll go through. Now we got the 10 resources per second from Fist of the Heaven, or from Akraf Champion as well. And we have the extra cooldown on our horse. Go through there yet. There's a lot of elites on this floor. These are the floors we really want. We want as many DBs as possible still. That crossbow looks weird. Law of Hope is nice for the extra little bit of movement speed here and there too. Nice, another elite floor. Yeah, we definitely can bump it up some more. We are more than comfortable. Might proc on occasion if we get reflected by a spinner, but that's what the Chief Death is for. I'm not too worried about that. The Guardians are dying plenty fast. And we have enough to upgrade rares 2 times, so I'll go ahead and do that. At this point, we wouldn't even use the Dark Light for leveling because we've got so many multipliers for Blessed Hammer. But we would still want to unlock the Dark Light for after we hit level 70, so we would still keep it. or we would still put it in our stash. Salvage real quick. Rude. I forgot to drop that earlier.
Not ready yet.
This floor I'm still a fan of just getting off of sooner than later just because everything is so spread out. As soon as we find a portal we would get moving pretty much.
Not yet.
Which he doesn't seem to want to do.
Patience.
Where are the enemies at? There we go. Of course, it's the last one. Now let's see how many greater stones we've gotten as well. Already got 27, and we're not even level 70. I probably don't need iron skin. I'll go ahead and keep it for now, though.
Not ready yet.
Hey, Dread, it's going well. Is that you, Pete?
Out of room.
We're just doing some Diablo 3 1 to level 70 practice.
Patience.
Never heard of this Pete guy. Kilos, we can go ahead and cube that. That's worth it. I already have a cube, so I'll just cube another random thing, put that in there, and drop that on the ground.
Not yet.
And then we can also upgrade. How many DBs do I have? I have enough to upgrade Rare 2 times. So we'll do 2 one-handed flails. And see if we unlock the Dark Light. Oh, we got kilos. You're not welcome here. Dark Light first try. We'll upgrade one more. Just okay. We got two for 2. Well, that's lucky. Fetus, elitist. I mean, that's one way to look at it. I'm not gonna finish while they're switched to the Dark Light though, because the hammers are doing more than fine. Damage. Yeah, we'll take a look at it. We'll see if it hits a lot harder. If it does, maybe we'll switch. Those Victorians are dying kind of slow. Okay, let's see. There's a goblin.
I can't carry anymore.
Inventory's full again. Let's try switching this real quick.
Not yet.
Oh, it would help if I salvaged. That would be nice.
Patience.
Need the things.
Not ready yet.
All right, let's try Torment 6. If my damage is a little lacking, I can switch it back. Don't really care about the stone gauntlets. Board ward ring, sure. I'm gonna say our damage is not lacking. I think that is a fair assumption, you might say. Best calls ever. Hey, what's up, guys? 360, Oval, and Bodas. What's up, everybody? Best calls ever. I think this would be what you would call sufficient damage.
Bad luck for you, friend.
Nice, we got a portal. We need your opinion on new callouts. What do you mean new callouts? New callouts for each Titan. Ion light amplification by simulated emission of radiation or laser scorch. Scorch North Star, Bird Ronin, Ronin Tone, United States Artillery Legion, Zakov International Airport, Moscow, Russia. Date day 3, August 12, 2016. Monarch is Monarch. Oh no. Is that what you guys do with your free time, Mobile? I don't know how to feel about that. I will not confirm or deny this allegation. What's up, Bernadette? You guys are a bunch of goobers. Nothing over there. That sucks. I can't spam Fist Happens a whole lot, but I also don't need to because it just obliterates things. I could give up a little bit of movement speed from my Laws of Hope to get additional resource regeneration too. I just do that. Oh, you guys don't die instantly. Dude. We got more of these. looks like Torment 6 is starting to take a little too long to kill things. Yeah, let's do this. Where is Shield Glare? Now we can run Shield Glare for even more resource regen. Come on, give me one of my skills. Yeah, we'll need to bump it down. Things don't die fast enough now. We definitely don't want to have to hit things multiple times with Fist of the Heavens when we can only cast it as often as we can. I suppose I could upgrade my shield and stuff too, since I dropped Blessed Hammer. Ow. I get even more resource regen actually, because I can use Law. This one's kind of scary. Who needs a cooldown when you can just get it back every time you level up and just keep leveling up? Okay, this is going pretty alright though for Torment 6.
Not yet.
You got another 100 Death Press there too.
Not ready yet.
Need a foil. Oh, I've run out of cooldowns. Give that a second. Houston, we have a problem.
You can only carry so much in Crusader.
Almost got it. Yep, we've definitely reached our limit.
To town.
I didn't even bother putting a ruby in my helmet. Whoops. I put a ruby in the stash. I can grab that in a second. Cons, garbage, sweep attack, don't care about that. Blessed Hammer, Dominion Rune, don't care about that.
Patience.
And then we'll craft our level 70 bracers. And shield. And then I have the level requirement ones in the staff already, so grab those. Get rid of these so we don't need them anymore.
Not yet.
And then we could upgrade rares, which we can go 4 tries for a Meshmith Reaver because we already got the Dark Light. Ew.
All right, so I got Mustang on. You ready?
Nice, I got the measurements. I'm level 62, so I'll be done here shortly.
62.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap! What's taking so long? I thought you were the master.
I got 2
What's your
goblin
time?
rooms, so I had to pick up less things. An hour and 7 minutes.
It's about average.
That
We've done it.
includes the time to level up the witch doctor.
Right. That's everything. I mean, we're at 70 an hour and 7 on average, so, right? but that's open up our cash. You're doing so you're
I
saving.
was still farming Torment 6 effectively at level 60, and then I started two-shotting things, and things, Elite rooms and Rift Guardian rooms were taking a little too long to kill, so I'm about to bump it down to Torment 4. But I think since I just got a Measurement Reaver, I might not have to do that.
Playing solo, I see that. Playing group, I found out yesterday when we did 3 players. I can't stay in Torment 6 as long as I can solo. Like on the monk, I can stay in Torment 6 until level almost level 60. Around 56, it kind of like I started thinking about taking it down.
Yeah. I'll wait for this one.
But I get the proc at 58, so I kind of like
I
the
might
actual
die to this guy, actually. Don't do that. Nope, we're good.
yeah.
That guy's rude. Yeah, we'll go ahead and bump it down.
What's the name of your channel?
Same as my
Dinosaur what?
username.
Dinosaur 123.
Dinosaur D123.
Dinosaur.
I got the Dark Light at level 45. And I was just using Blessed Hammer until then.
I don't see you on live stream. What are you talking about? No.
It's on Twitch.
Oh, you're not live and on.
No, I'm streaming on Twitch and I'm gonna upload the recording on YouTube.
How many people you got watching?
6.
6 people. They can hear us.
We're chilling.
You 6 people watching Dino. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why would you watch this guy? Are you serious? He
No.
plays console, not even PC. Okay?
Because I'm a
I
peasant.
can beat this guy with my eyes closed.
That's because
on
I'm a peasant.
any Rift. He's only been playing this game for like a week. He's not. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay, there you go. I'm done.
That's the spirit.
I said my 2 words. 63. God damn it, Dino. Where the... Can I say fuck?
Yeah.
Okay. Where the fuck up? Fuck.
So you're gonna start with a Crusader this season, there, Dino?
Yeah.
That's not Dino-like.
I know, I really want to get group XP metas going as soon as possible. So we want to have the fully functioning Z-Necro and Crusader before we go to bed.
You can still do that. Yeah.
Not ready yet.
No. I mean, you're not getting the set you need for the Crusader, obviously. So I guess you're just gonna hope that they farm for it or drop for you.
Yeah, so once we get a Dark Light, we can already do Torment 4 right at level 70 with just using a level 0 Legacy of Dreams jump. So we don't even need to do the Season Journey.
Yeah, I mean, Torment 4 doesn't give you a whole lot of drops, but I guess
But
you get lucky.
getting your 6-piece bonus on a build is going to do between Torment 4 and Torment 8 after finishing the Season Journey. So, and then if you get a Measurement Reaver, you're able to now do like Torment 6, give or take.
Yeah. I
It'll
don't
be
know.
slightly less efficient if assuming that people get their Season Journey done and we're getting unlucky with our drops.
I thought the DMO could do at least 10. But
DMO
it's
with
not 10.
the Wizard Spike and no other supporting items like the Arcane Scepter or anything like that can do GR
Yeah.
50. You need at least
Yeah,
the
that's
ring
10.
before you go higher. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 10, 50.
So the demon or
Oh,
the
no.
Satyr is gonna be doing like Torment.
No,
4
50 is 12, right?
50 is 10.
Okay. 10.
The Satyr can do 4 the moment he gets his one item, and then by the time he gets to, like, any random legendaries, even if they don't have any supporting synergies, you can do up to like Torment 6 or 7, but you don't have to sidestep to do the season journey.
Yeah. I started one season many seasons ago, probably around 18 or around there, not season 18, somewhere around there with the Crusader. But
The
and I know
DMO
the
will
first time I
get
ever,
you to Torment 10 faster, but the Satyr is going to get you to XP metas a lot faster.
I know the monk, and I've been practicing this for to level up and everything. I know with just a 6-piece monk set and Curtis boots in the cube, I can do Torment 12
Yeah, that sounds about right.
with a level 70 weapon on, either a yellow Divo or whatever. That's solo. If I go in group play, I'm dropping it down, obviously, because it's hardcore. I wouldn't kill things fast enough. And the 12 is pushing it. It's only rifts. I wouldn't do portals on Torment 12 with just 6 pieces on and a level 70 weapon on.
Not ready yet.
Obviously we'll open up the bounty cache, puts a benefit at the beginning because I can put 3 pieces of sage on. I can also I can just do yellows throughout.
Mm-hmm.
So you got enough material because you just have to convert arcane dust and into wild crystals and your reusable parts. One of each, and you get plenty of material. But it's I'm not going to open it until I'm not going to physically open it until I know for sure that I need it. So like if we go kill Zoltan Cool and we get lucky and I get all rubies or whatever, and I power level my blacksmith all the way up to level 12 or level 10, I won't really need it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. But if you get diamonds, I guess you got to decide if you're gonna if you get a flawless diamond, you got to decide if you're gonna sell it, get the 1 point something million, or do you want to salvage it to get the level 70 requirement unlocked.
Yeah, which if you get
If you don't
Imperial
open.
drops, so you only need to get 3 Imperial drops to get your gold requirement anyways.
Yeah, it's not like a lot, but it's looked it up the other day. It's 310,000 is what you need to
Yep.
unlock your blacksmith all the
Yeah,
way up.
and you get like 90 or 110,000 per reset of Imperial.
Yeah. Yeah, you get a flawless Imperial, whatever, and you get like a million, I think, out of that. Close to it.
Yeah, if one of us can get the diamond though at the very beginning of the fucking thing. Oh, we got it in the bag.
Yeah, I think that's any of the groups. I mean, it doesn't really
Well,
true.
no, it's not true because they're not opening their bounty cache. If they open their bounty cache, yeah, it'd be that way. But they still won't have the materials to even make anything if they get it. Like us to, we'll be able to open our stuff up immediately.
Yeah.
Full set, they won't be able to do that.
Yeah, right when you
So
hit
it's not as-
level, or right when you get the gold requirement, even though you don't have a DB, you can at least get a level 55 weapon, which will allow you to blast through Torment 1.
Oh yeah.
It's still worth doing it. It's just not as good. You know what I'm saying?
The only concern I have with doing portals or leveling is the guys that are being leveled, are having to stay outside the portal door until the other guy clears enough.
That's assuming they need
And
to
that's
get boosted, which they shouldn't have to be.
that's if you're all at the same level, you don't need to be, obviously. Like, if you're the only one with the weapons, to say you're the only one that got the diamond, and you know what I'm saying, and you want to go to Torment 1, and the other guys are at, say, level 25 or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're very, I guess you guys got to slow it down for the whole group. That's all. you know, until everybody can be at the same level and be able to play the same thing. Where it, on
I know what you're saying.
where if you're playing solo, I think solo. I agree with what you said about 6 months ago or 3 months ago whenever season 29 first started. The portals is definitely the way to power level yourself solo, because if you get in trouble, you can just pause the game and leave. You know what I'm saying?
And I haven't had
You
any
know, because
issues whatsoever. I had one close
yeah,
call when I
you're
tried to do the
yeah,
bosses
you're
at level
Dino, but
160.
I'm saying people like me,
You're a dino.
you're
The
Dino.
dino look.
That's a different animal. It's a different person. I mean, I guess you know what your maximum level is. When you look at your character, you know that if I'm, you know, I can only do, you know, if
The
I got
fact
this,
that
I can
you'll
go,
have
I can
all level
go to here.
70 gear really early on, though, pretty much everybody is going to be really safe, even if on like Torment 3 or 4.
My rock is low.
Well, I know for what we did yesterday, I took a level 1 monk with all 70 gear on. We went to the Temple of the Firstborn. We didn't go any portals, and within 3-4 minutes, we were at level 40 something. You know,
That was fast.
and you know, because all the density and stuff and kill
Mhm.
streaks and stuff, because I did the first chest in there, and then we went down to Torment 4 or 5 initially, and then went to 4 or 3, and 3 was a little bit too much. As we got closer to 60, it got, because we'd started doing portals then, and what ended up happening is as the portals kept on increasing, because I think it was like a 12-room portal. It just kept on going and going, and by the time I got done to it, we finished it, but it took forever because I wasn't one shot and everything toward the bottom of that
Yeah,
cycle.
yeah, we go at least 15 deep in there. We were like 10 when it got starting hard. I was like, it's got to end soon. And it just never did.
Yeah, I ended up getting 26 of all the acts. You know, 26 material for each act, but
Mm-hmm.
it was not worth it. That we should have ripped that, because I just
All right.
never thought
So,
it was going to take that long.
level 70, I end up getting 242 Death Breaths, 43 Greater of Keystones, 300 extra Veiled Crystals, 600 extra Arcane Dust, and 2200 extra reusable parts. And it took me an hour and 20, like hour and 25 minutes to level my Witch Doctor to 18 and my Satyr to 70.
And that's good. That's
So
really
overall
good.
time was what?
Hour and
100%
25 minutes.
overall. Okay.
That's
Okay.
that's really good, because it's only
That was
about
very good.
20 minutes faster than what we
Flash just
did.
sent me a message.
Oh,
Just,
but I also end up getting the extra 43 keystones, all the extra bounty mats, and if I converted the materials here, I would have about 1,000 of each. Yeah, I'd have basically 1,000 reusable parts, arcane dust, and veiled crystals. And while I got a little bit lucky, I didn't get like crazy lucky with my drops or anything like that. I got about what you would expect with running portals, because I had 140 or reusable parts or Death Breath that I didn't even have to use to try and get a Dark Light. So I was almost guaranteed to get it at some point, and if I stuck with Blessed Hammer, I would have cleared it in about the same amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
all in all, that's pretty good.
what's the number of
Actually, I have the number over
uh,
here. It took me an hour and 23 minutes because that's when I started my recording. And it took
yeah.
me 20 minutes ish to level the Witch Doctor.
okay.
Yeah, I tried Witch Doctor the other day, and I got nerfed. I got